Hello, Sweden. This is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2021. This is Dave from your Caribou Data Science channel. And I'll emphasize that word that it's your YouTube Data Science channel because you're one of the reasons that this my channel exists to provide you the COVID-19 data and other data analysis that you need to understand the world in which you live. Okay? I've also added over the work. I added some additional plots for vaccine data. Okay, you will see plots for the number of doses administered per day and the total number of doses. Then we'll see the daily number of people vaccinated and the daily number of people who have received a complete full vaccination, which at least in the U.S. is two different shots. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can fire this thing up here and see what we can do after changing this. Let's see if the thing will run all the way from the top for us here. Okay, what we can see here is these are the daily cases. Notice the deep spikes here for some odd reason or other. Let's zoom in here and see exactly what we're looking at here. So this is 225. This is 110. This is 111. Okay. So I'm not quite sure why we got, did you really have 11,376 cases in one day back in December? All right. Take a look at this as a moving average. You get rid of some of this volatility here. So what we want to do. This is 70 moving average. You can see that there's a very clear downtrend in cases. So for the period ending 12/17, you had about 7,098 7,098 cases. But now here for the period ending here, ending 129, you only had 2,915 cases. Okay. If we look at deaths, you can see apparently your deaths are also going a very steep dive here, which is very good news. This number here, which is February 1st, you had 5 deaths. Now, if we look at the 7-day moving average for deaths, see you had this very long decline in deaths. So that's good news. And in all honesty, I'm not sure why they report full doses but not daily doses, but you can see here so far, Sweden has administered what? 285,000 full doses. Okay. The total number of people vaccinated is 2.5 million. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only 256,000 total people so far. And this is the number of people who has received a full vaccination, 28,279. Okay. Now let's get on to some Sweden's daily doses here. I'm not sure why we have these numbers down. This is kind of strange. Okay. Because this looks like the same information as before above. All right. Once again, cases moving average, deaths. We've already saw these numbers before. Not quite sure why we got them both for, but you can see that there's a very clear downtrend the last few weeks as far as your cases. Even your deaths are showing a 3-week decline. Okay. Now you can also look here and you can see that so far January is the third most cases and the third most deaths. Now, if we compare Sweden to other EU countries with a population 9 to 12 million, you can see that Sweden has the third most total cases, about 75,000 total cases. Deaths, Sweden is about 2,000 plus deaths so far. So here you can see the total daily cases. Notice that the y-axis here is very dependent on the data it's plotting. Okay. Daily deaths, you can see this numbers over here also. Okay. This is the cumulative total. So this is the total number of cases from the first case here up until the last date here. Very steep incline. Start off pretty steady. You had a huge steep incline back in October. Deaths, you can also see here. You had a flat end of the curve here at about 6,000. Then it began to climb back up sometime in November. This is those same 6 countries split out by cumulative cases. You can notice that to a certain extent they all basically tell the same story. Cumulative deaths, you can see that Sweden and Belgium have a similar plot shape, the cumulative totals, while the rest of it are also similar. So is it good? Absolutely, there's good news. Absolutely, you're definitely seeing fewer cases and fewer deaths. Okay, so thanks so much for your time, Sweden. Again, this channel's the Caribou Data channel is here to help you get you through this COVID-19 analysis, but also other situations besides COVID-19. I'm doing some analysis of some data sets from our world in data. I'm looking at drug use and drug abuse around the world. So be sure to catch an be sure to that's part of my our world in data uh, playlist. So if you're interested in that information, check out that playlist. Also, if you have a question, a comment, or a request for additional report, by all means, put it in the comments below. Okay. Thanks for stopping by your Caribou Data Science channel today, and we'll catch you later on.